Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day for this very important session. By now, I hope you've all read my most recent note, in which I pledged to be a better ally for the LGBTQ+ community, apologize for not being the ally that you needed me to be, and committed to ensuring that our company lives up to its values. I meant every word, and that's what we're here to talk about today. I understand that we've made mistakes and the pain that those mistakes have caused. And I know that our silence wasn't just about the bill in Florida, but about every time an individual or institution that should have stood up for this community did not. I and the leadership team are determined to use this moment as a catalyst for more meaningful and lasting change.
Let me out of here, get me the hell out of here. Open this goddamn door, I'll kick your rotten heads in! Mommy!
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and in a truly just pathetic display, the CEO of Disney has been caught, or like the video was released of him groveling, literally groveling for, I don't even know, groveling, apologizing. By the way, shout out to Christopher Rufo on Twitter at Real Chris Rufo, always bringing these internal Zoom meetings and all sorts of things like that. He dropped this video 5:15 yesterday, so I had to go in today's news, but it's such a bizarre thing to see. New Disney CEO Bob Chapek grovels, apologizes, and pledges to, quote, be a better ally for the LGBTQ community. He delegated the company's moral authority to the LGBTQIA+ Advisory Council, and now those internal activists have taken him as an ideological hostage. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I don't know any other way to kind of define what this is. I mean, it is creepy. We could take a look at the video too. This via Joseph Gunderson over on louderwithcrowder.com. I wish I would say the Walt Disney Company isn't long for this world, but we all know it isn't going anywhere. At least not until the Daily Wire can get their children's programming up and running. But as Disney starts pumping out more of its LGBTQIA content for kids at the direction of a bunch of unruly underlings, CEO Bob Chapek is on his hands and knees begging his LGBTQ employees for forgiveness. Okay, maybe he's on all fours, but it wouldn't change much if he was. He's still a CEO on Zoom meeting apologizing to his employees for not being a good enough, quote, ally. If he was actually on his knees, it wouldn't make this any more pathetic.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day for this very important session. By now, I hope you've all read my most recent note,
By the way, he's clearly reading off something.
which I pledged to be a better ally for the LGBTQ+ community, apologize for not being the ally that you needed me to be.
Isn't this weird? There's something weird about this, where like the alphabet mafia, as people say, is real. Now, I have a surprising amount for living in a small town. I have a surprising amount of gay friends, and they're not like this. None of them are. Maybe it's just a Midwest thing. I doubt it. You know, I'm sure that most people in this community are not lunatics. So the question is, how do we end up here? How do we end up like where like a tiny percent of a tiny group of people has so much power? Like, it actually makes you think, doesn't it? Think about also opening a new tab, or after the video, heading over to thequartering.com and getting on my mail list. We have some cool stuff in store. I really just want to use the list to talk to you all. Get ideas for new features that you want on the website, stuff you want to see added, changed, all this kind of stuff. So make sure you sign up, because I'll be sending my first email probably this weekend. But I digress.
Committed to ensuring that our company lives up to its values. I meant every word, and that's what we're here to talk about today. I know that we've got work to do, and that work starts with listening.
You know what? It seems redundant to have a sign language person and also closed captions.
I'm glad the company will hear from today's panel of LGBTQ plus employees, and I hope that you are as impacted as I've been by the voices that I've heard over the past few weeks.
Imagine this. You're the CEO of one of the largest companies in the world. You have, I don't know, 100,000, 200,000 employees. And 30 of them are ruining your life. And by the way, you'd be a fool if you thought all LGBTQ employees of Disney agree with this kind of like tyrannical rule. This is just, based on the people that I know, they probably just want to go to work and go home and like not deal with drama at work. Nobody likes drama. That's a universal. Well, I guess I don't like drama, but like not at work. I'm just, whether I'm working at punch press or at, computers or whatever, workplace drama is the dumbest crap ever. And that's really kind of what this is.
Many emails that have been sent, spoken with LGBTQ plus employees and their allies, met with advocacy groups, and convened my own leadership team. And I have been taken by the honesty, the openness, and the urgency of their stories.
Well, yeah, because they have you by the short and curlies, bud. They have the CEO. A lot of these employees are probably entry-level, $12, $13 an hour employees, and they get to sit across the table from the CEO of their company, something that most people in the company probably will have never seen him, and tell him things they want and actually get it.
I want you to know that your words have made a real impact on me.
Please don't oust me as CEO.
I understand that we've made mistakes and the pain that those mistakes have caused.
What pain? What pain?
And I know that our silence wasn't just about the bill in Florida, but about every time an individual or institution that should have stood up for this community did not.
You don't have that responsibility. I don't need companies to stand up for me. I need companies to provide the product that they or service that they do at a high level, reliably, and stand by their service. I don't need the hot dog vendor out there standing up for communities or people. Just make the hot dogs.
I and the leadership team are determined to use this
Does
moment
this person have a
as
neck?
a catalyst
Anyway.
for more meaningful and lasting change. We've heard many suggestions on how to do that, and we are working to move quickly.
Hey, the whole reimagine tomorrow stuff, it's creepy, right? Also, a lot of my viewers work for Disney, and I get a lot of emails from you guys and girls, ladies, women. And it hasn't gone away behind the scenes. The whole like CRT training and all this stuff, it's still there.
I want to thank the LGBTQIA plus advisory council.
What kind of benefits do you get with that? How much extra money or paid time off are you getting to be on that council? A council?
Allies and everyone else
They're not Jedis.
who has submitted ideas on how we can take action. I am convening a meeting with all my direct reports and representatives of the advisory council to discuss the thoughtful suggestions that have been made.
And they're going to do every one of them because that's how this works. They are like a literal mafia. So if they request 25 things and he does 24 of them, they will run to Twitter and they said, and they'll say, they ignored this. They won't say that they bent the knee on the other 24 things. They'll say, Bob Chapek said he was going to listen, but he isn't actually listening to us. Then you have new Video Disney corporate president, Carrie Burke, the mother of two. Oh, we already saw this, I think. right? This was from, oh no, from April 7th. It says the company has been, quote, targeting Gen Z and millennials with LGBTQIA plus inclusion content, whatever that means. Her son told her that Gen Z is 30 to 40% queerer. And that Disney better get with it. 30 to 40%? Huh? No. What it is, quite frankly, is, look, are there, people are gay. Yes, of course. But it's also turned into this social currency where people go on TikTok and they say, I'm an androgynous tree person, and a bunch of people give them clout. So they continue to make, somebody literally said they're like fish gender or something like that the other day. And they get on the internet and they get all sorts of credit and clout and everything for it. And so they make it up. For many of these fish gender androgynous tree people, when they're like 25, all this is going to go away. All of it. Now, I'm sure they said that about gay people back in the 50s or whatever. But like, no, there are no androgynous tree people or fish gender people or all this kind of stuff. It's just getting propagated by the clout, the social media attention, the dopamine hit of recording a TikTok and everybody telling you how stunning and brave you are and how unique and special you are, because you don't really have anything else to offer society, and so you make stuff up. 30 to 40% is ridiculous. It's hilarious to me. When watched in context, after hours of bloviating about how evil conservatives... Wait, whoops, sorry. That's not the response there. Gosh, if being queer were in any way a bad thing at all, this would certainly concern me. So a lot of people, a lot of allies in here. And I don't think, obviously, there's anything wrong with it. But it is curious word choice. Targeting. And her uneducated kid told her that it's 30 to 40% queerer. Based on what? But yeah, definitely take advice from your kid on how to run Disney. Sounds awesome. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.